Movie reviewer Matt Perrone explains if we should give this new flick sisterly love or break the bonds that bind.
Welcome to another Monday. No surprise to anyone, Star Wars The Force Awakens absolutely decimated the box office, breaking records left and right. Being that I saw it and reviewed it on Friday, I feel that my positive spin probably had a lot to do with that. But there were two other movies that were brave enough to release against Star Wars, and I felt that I owed at least one of them a little bit of respect for tackling that feat. The third Alvin and the Chipmunks movie came in second at the box office, but right behind it was the new SNL alum comedy. And being that I'm a huge fan of Tina Fey, I felt that I needed to go see and will now give you my take on the new movie Sisters. Our movie begins with Maura Ellis, played by Amy Poehler. She's a divorcee that is unable to join the social scene and spends her life attempting to help others through charity work and her job as a nurse. As spoiled by the title of the movie, she has a sister, Kate, played by Tina Fey, a single mother with a crazy lifestyle who struggles to hold down either a job or a permanent residence. When Maura finds out her parents are going to sell their childhood home, she grabs her sister for a trip back in order to talk her parents out of it. Upon arriving, the two find out that the sale of the house is already a done deal. Going through their old possessions, they begin reading their diaries. While Kate realizes that she used to have the time of her life, Maura suddenly realizes how boring she actually was and how she never really cut loose as a child. The two decide to throw one last goodbye party to the house, inviting all of their old friends from high school. Maura decides that she wants to be the one going crazy at this party, so she asks Kate to be the responsible one for this one night, a role she has never played before. As the movie progresses, we see this party come to fruition. As to be expected, with a group of 40-year-old responsible adults, the party doesn't start as planned, but after some prodding by the sisters, we see the party disintegrating into a full-fledged high school debaucherous bash. The awkwardness of Kate and Maura playing the opposite roles of those they have embraced all their lives bring up extremely humorous situations throughout the entire shindig. Of course, everything starts snowballing, and as the antics escalate, the problems get bigger as well. Family bonds get tested, and we wait to see whether personal relationships or the house will have better luck surviving this party. So I was definitely looking forward to seeing this movie and was actually a little upset when I found out it was being released the same weekend as Star Wars, but luckily I was able to review Star Wars on Friday, so it worked out in my favor. I did find the release date a little strange, though, being that Tina Fey is a huge Star Wars fan. Just another reason in my book that she can do no wrong. But on to this movie. It's always exciting when these two get together, and this was no exception. What was great is how they flip roles. I'm used to seeing Tina Fey as the straight-laced, prudish character, so seeing her become completely vulgar was fantastic. Although a little strange hearing some of the things that come out of her mouth. The movie is filled with Saturday Night Live alums and current players, and they all deliver perfectly. Another great thing about the movie is how it hits all age ranges, which I got to see firsthand based on the diversity of the theater audience. Granted, we weren't all laughing at the same thing, but someone was usually laughing throughout the movie. Basically, it's a fun comedy. I'm not going to tell you that, like Star Wars, you need to run out and see it now, but I'm glad I did. And in all fairness, I did go see The Force Awakens, this time in IMAX 3D. Still amazing. Well, this has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, Matt, I'll have to put Sisters on the list. Looking for a good comedy to laugh to. Well, the weather may not be as funny in the next few days. A last look at your forecast. That's coming up next, live from Main and Gervais.